Hi friends, welcome to my vlog. Today we'll be talking about 5 ways we can reduce the amount we spend while traveling to Hampi. You know, Hampi is a really beautiful place filled with history and architecture. So let me explain. There are like 5 ways you can reduce the price when you're coming to Hampi. The major ways that you lose money is by transportation, accommodation, food and water. For Hampi, we'll give you a step-by-step explanation on how to reduce the amount. So this is the first tip of the video. So if you are coming by train to Hampi, there will be a bus which leaves to Hampi from the railway station. So the bus will only charge you like 15 to 20 rupees. But if you catch a rickshaw, there are rickshaws are also available. They will charge you 200 per one ride or 100 per person. So that's number one tip. Always catch the bus which goes to Hampi. So after coming to Hampi, you will need a mode of transportation to go from temples or places to places like that. You know, there are mainly 3 or 4 types of transportation available in Hampi. The first one is by bicycle, and the second one is by hiring rickshaws. They will charge you around 800 rupees per day, and for the bicycle they will charge you about 200 rupees or 100 to 200 rupees per day. And the last one is renting a two-wheeler. There are like 2 options for the two-wheelers. They will either have a Lambi or a Luna, which will cost you about 400 rupees, and they will also have an Activa, and they will charge you for 500 rupees per day or something without the fuel. So if you take the Luna or Lambi or that bike, it is really slow. The bike is really slow and it needs a lot of fuel, so it's a waste of time and money. So we recommend you to get the Activa, even though it's 100 rupees extra. Activa is better than Luna because Activa is a bit much more faster than Luna and fuel efficient, and also you can put a lot of stuff, carry a lot of stuff like cameras and equipments like that. So we recommend you to rent the Activa instead of Luna. So the second thing is accommodation. So you have to always book the rooms which are close to Virupaksha. So there are more rooms available on the other side of the river, other side of Tungabhadra. But what's the problem with that is when there is water, you can actually cross that. So you have to get some raft or boats to cross, and that will be a bit more expensive. So if there is no water in the river, I think it's better you can catch rooms at Hippie Island. But if there is water, I think it's better to get rooms at the homestays near Virupaksha temple. So we are dividing Hampi into 3 sections mainly. The section which is walkable, and the section we can go by bike, and the section which is a bit more far away from your main spot. So the first area is which is closest to your accommodation. So if you are staying near Virupaksha temple, you can go to temples like Virupaksha temple, Hemakutta temple, Madanga hill, and some other temples. I will mention it here. So you can go to all these places by walking. So for the first whole day you don't need to get a bike. I think it's better to start your journey early morning. You can go to the Madanga hills, see the sunrise. It's up to you. So like I said, this is the second places that you can visit by getting a rented bike or bicycle or rickshaw. It's all up to you. So the second section are these temples. So the main is Lotus Mahal, Elephant Staples, Royal Enclosure, Queen's Bath, Hampi's Archaeological Museum, and a lot of other places are there. So you should get your own local information, and you can visit all these places by renting a bike or a rickshaw or bicycle. Okay, so on the third day you can go to Navavrindavana temple, which is a sacred temple located in an island in the middle of Tungabhadra river. So I have made a video on that, please check that. So they will charge you like 100 rupees for the boat to get you across. If you want to do pujas or kamas or something like that, I will give you the number of that place. You can call there and inquire. They will give you all the details. So on the third day you can go to Navavrindavana temple, and the next place is Anakundi. Anakundi fort, and so Anjaneya Hanuman temple. So it's about 15 to 20 kilometers from Hampi or from Virupaksha temple. It is a must visit place in Hampi. It's and there are some other places I will also mention that also, so you can go there. So the next thing is food. So food is the next thing, which is which are not that high, but I think it's a bit high near the Virupaksha temple area. The foods are a bit expensive. So at Kamalapur Junction there are cheap foods, there are cheap areas where you can get good food for less money than near the Virupaksha areas. Hampi is a really hot place, depends on the season, I guess. You will dehydrate really fast. Next section where you'll be spending a lot of money is by buying water bottles. From where you stay, they will not charge you any money, so you can get two bottles each. I think at Kamalapur Museum there is a water filter there, so you can go there and fill up your bottles, and you need to have some tickets though also. But so while talking about the water bottles, never keep your water bottle in the bike or in the Activa, because there are lots of monkeys there. The main issue is that when they get on top of the bike, it might fall down. If it happens, you might get damaged, or so you might have to fix it. For 50 to 70 rupees you can get good food at Kamalapur. Like day 3 sections of your meal, the total will be like 150-200 rupees maximum for one day. If you follow this method or somewhat related to this method, you can save a lot of money, and you can probably finish the whole trip less than 2,500 or 3,000 rupees for 3 days. You can do it. Hope you like my video. Please subscribe if you think it's worth it. Thank you for watching, and have an awesome day.